It's a little fun.
So it's Sunday. As you can see, we're having a slight snowfall, and snow plows are never to be found. Gonna probably be lots of accidents today. So if I see something interesting, I'll let you guys know. You might have noticed I changed the angle of the lens a little bit because it was showing too much of the hood, and unfortunately, yeah, when I attached it, I did not realize that it was not exactly 90 degree, you know, like straight, so it was slightly off. So now for me to correct it, I have to detach it and then find those sticky pads again somewhere. So I don't want to mess with that, because then it'll keep falling off, I'm sure. So for now, that dash cam that I got for free because I did a review for this Chinese company, right? Excellent dash cam. Very good quality, easy to download stuff onto my computer. I just take out the micro SD card, and for some reason the best way for me to do it, I put it inside my GoPro, you know, and then I connect the GoPro to my computer, to my iMac, and this way it reads it through GoPro for some reason. Very easy. I just uploaded one video about Friday and Saturday, so I might do something today. You know, again, I'm on my way to Calgary North, which in the previous video I kept calling Northwest for some reason, but Highway 2 and Country Hills Boulevard. There's a McDonald's there, so I'm gonna go and have some meat. So one hamburger patty has 8 grams of protein. So I'm gonna, if I get 5, and that's like $5. I get 5 patties, that's 40 grams of protein. So that's a pretty good meal, because your body can digest only so much protein. I used to buy like 10 of those patties, which is 80 grams of protein. That's way too much. It's hard to finish it. And of course I have no food at home. I have like 1 egg left and and some veggies. So I need to do some shop and pay for myself today. And my gas meter shows 154 clicks remaining for the gas that I have, and I have this nice 94, so that should be enough for today. And it's a bit on the chilly side, so -6 Celsius. See, like, did they clean anything? I think they cleaned the right lane because it shows pavement. You can see pavement, but this one, it's all snow. And for me, you know, this perfect start of the day, because McDonald's switches to lunch menu at 11 o'clock, right? And that's when you can buy these patties. And so time now is 11:03, and coincidentally that's also the time when it's good to start, you know, working as a food transporter. So I'm gonna do that, see how it goes, you know, after lunch. And this spot, there's always issues here for trucks. When they're coming from my right, and they quite often they cannot climb this hill, you know. Well, now it's -6, so it's not that bad, but when it's very cold, right, it becomes slippery, and then the trucks, the wheels start spinning, and they cannot make this turn, but you know, going the opposite way towards the highway 2. Alright, so that's McDonald's here, and we have a bunch of restaurants here: Starbucks, Subway, you know, some Vietnamese, Pho Ho Pasteur. Then we have Edo Japan, Kinzo, Tash Kebab. Now, these guys are still building something here. No idea what it's gonna be, but they've been at it for the past, I don't know, year. Now, parking in the snow is good, right? Because you don't have to back exactly between the lines, so you can park anywhere. Oh man, I have to clean my camera. I cannot see anything. My backing camera. Okay, back in a jiffy. So my first order was amazing. I don't know if you can see it on the hill in the front. It's a Starbucks, Subway, Liquor. That's the other plaza over there. Like here in this where I'm sitting, there's an animal hospital, and there's a pet market and cafe, basically pet food, a nice coffee shop there. I got some cheap Americano. There's a pizza place here. So a lady that works in that pet cafe ordered a sandwich from Subway, which I'm now using Waze. Forget Google. Google sucks. You hear Google? You suck. So Waze from now on for Uber and DoorDash. And so Waze shows 750 meters. I got $7. $7. Can we turn left here? Yeah, I think so. I think she gave me what, like $4 tip, $5 tip? No, I think there's a divider. Do you see that, guys? Yeah, I cannot. Son of a gun. There should be an exit over here, and then there's no divider here, I don't think. I am smart. Because now my next order is Edo Japan. Not as good as this one, because that one is 3 kilometers, and I'll be getting $5 only. But still, it's better than $1 per kilometer, so almost $2, right? The Jeep pushes forward like a tank with these winter tires. I love it. And my Flowmasters sound awesome now. I'm still checking for that K&N filter for this engine, 2-liter turbo. It's still out of stock because it's a relatively new vehicle, right? I don't know why it takes them so long to release that one. Definitely will be getting that K&N filter for a bit more power. But this engine, turns out it's capable of like 285 horsepower, but on this one they locked it at 200. But what's that other car, like similar looking Jeep that came out like in 23, like Alfa Romeo clone? That one has the same engine as this one, but it's 285 horsepower, you know? Okay, let's go pick up the order. Well, I was in and out in 2 seconds because the bag with the food was already sitting on the counter. I'm just going 3 clicks west, and I'm reading the instructions here that the guy left. It says, leave at my door. And he ordered teriyaki chicken bento. And now, you know, the DoorDash and Uber, they give you a choice. You can use either built-in navigation, or you can switch to app that will open in separate window, either Google Maps or Apple Maps or Waze. And so I experimented with all of them, and none of them are perfect. I got stranded a couple of times, you know, when there's a difficult interchange with lots of roads coming in and out. It happened yesterday to me. I had to do a circle because I went on the wrong freeway. But
let's get started. Drive safely. Turn right. Then turn right on 14th Street Northeast.
Yeah, so that's Waze talking.
Turn right. Then at the roundabout, take the second exit on 14th Street Northeast. At the roundabout, take the second exit on 14th Street Northeast. In 300 meters, use the left lane to turn left on Country Hills Boulevard Northeast.
And this weather, you gotta watch out when you come to a stop. You have to do it very gradually, because quite a few times in Calgary I got caught on ice, you know. And if you're coming in too fast, like in this situation, you're sliding and you can potentially hit somebody.
Turn left on Country Hills Boulevard Northeast. In 900 meters, turn right on Coventry Boulevard Northeast.
And on the left here, that's where I just delivered that Subway sandwich. So 850 meters. And the lady that owns that, I think she's like the doctor there. I don't know if she owns it, but she often orders Starbucks. It's same distance because Starbucks is right next to Subway, so she orders Starbucks. A couple of times I delivered, so from Starbucks to the hospital here, and I got $10 for 1 minute of driving. That's what it should be, you know? It should be like that.
In 300 meters, use the right lane to turn right.
Like $50 an hour, since I'm using my own vehicle. Okay, we're turning somewhere here. Okay.
Turn right on Coventry Boulevard Northeast.
And DoorDash seems to be busy, so I turned off Uber because it's so useless.
In 400 meters, turn left on Coventry Drive Northeast.
It just keeps beeping and give me like 35 cents per kilometer orders. I don't know what kind of idiots, you know, they expect to drive for them, but it's definitely, it's not worth it.
Turn left on Coventry Drive Northeast.
Pickup truck. Oh, nice looking GMC. What is it? Sierra? Okay, that guy's turning left.
In 400 meters, turn left on Coventry Green Northeast.
And one annoying thing about Calgary, they have these signs everywhere, you know, like near schools. There are signs from 7 in the morning until 9 at night. the speed limit is 30 clicks, 30 kilometers an hour, 20 miles an hour. And first there'll be that sign, and then you see, like now on the right and on the left, there's yellow sign says end playground zone. So basically it's like 200-300 meters.
Turn left, then turn right on Coventry Green Northeast.
You have to drive at 30 kilometers an hour. Even on the weekend when there's no school, no kids, they still have this, you know, you gotta do it. Because sometimes there's a peace officer.
Turn right on Coventry Green Northeast.
Usually a peace officer sitting there and, you know, trying to catch speeders. I'm just looking at the numbers. Oh, and another curious thing in Calgary is that they never have consecutive numbers. It's always like 4.
You've arrived at your destination.
You know, like 48, and then the next one is 52, the next house right over is 56. You know? I wonder why. Okay, so here's my victim. And because he said leave at the door, I have to take a picture. Alright, be right back. Now the next one, right away, I got another high pay offer. Total will be higher, so they're offering me $22.25 to shop for 30 items at Real Canadian Superstore. Why not? We'll go. You know, in this kind of weather,
Turn left, then make a U-turn.
in this kind of weather, it's better to be inside. So 30 items. So yesterday I had the, what did I have? 44? Yeah, so 30 items should not be too bad. And then the total, like the store is and the Jeep doesn't want to.
Turn on Coventry Views Northeast.
I cannot do
Then
donuts.
Turn right on Coventry Green Northeast.
I cannot do donuts with this thing, you know, like I just push gas all the way to the floor and it slows everything down. Like the computer, because it does not allow the wheels
Turn
to spin.
left on Coventry Green Northeast. Then
Because
turn
it's-
left on Coventry Drive Northeast.
Because it's in auto mode. It would be more fun if I could slide a little bit. Down
In
to,
700 meters, turn left on Country Village Road Northeast.
you know, like you drive somewhere like downtown, right? Because you're hoping to get some high-paying orders with good tips, and then the first order you get takes you load, you pick up your order right there, let's say in Calgary Central in downtown, but the delivery is Calgary North or Calgary, you know, Northwest or Calgary West, somewhere outside of the
300 meters,
area
turn left.
where the pickings are not as good. And so either you have to drive back empty or you have to sit there and see if the situation will improve. And so I'm glad that in this case, you see, I pick up here Calgary North and I'm delivering in Calgary North.
Turn left on Country Village Road Northeast.
So should be okay for other orders.
In 900 meters, turn right.
And that's it. This is on my right, the Real Canadian Superstore. Yeah, there's never any parking there. I'm gonna park over here. Now I need to find a shopping
Turn right,
cart.
then turn left.
And I don't have any change, so I'll have to, if I, like straight ahead there's a place where they drop those shopping carts, so maybe I'll find one that's unlocked. Otherwise, I'll have to go and talk to the employee there, see if he'll allow me to grab a card, you know, unlock it. I always forget to bring $1. So it took about 70 minutes. And the most difficult item was candies. I went through like all 10 aisles like 15 times. I cannot find candies or chocolate. Finally, I found the guy in a blue coat. And I said, I need your help. I cannot find candies. So he said, oh, there's a wall right next to the cash out registers. Son of a gun. So I went over there, and there was like these 4 stubborn items. I had to get substitutions for each one of them. They did not have the original items. And then they asked me to send a picture of the shelf so the customer can decide. And she says, like, for example, in one case, she says, okay, can I get milk covered peanuts?
Turn left.
And it's like a kilo bag, you know, like 2 pounds or 3 pounds. And then I add that one, I approve it through the app as a substitution, and I click next, and it says, okay, go to checkout, do not use self-checkout, and get bags.
100 meters, turn right on Harvest Hills Boulevard North.
And that's it. I'm at the stage where my shopping is done, and those peanuts, milk chocolate covered peanuts, are already in my bag, and in the app.
Turn right on Harvest Hills Boulevard North.
This lady texts me and she says, oh, sorry, I did not realize they were so expensive. Is there anything cheaper? And I look at the price tag, it says $15.99. So of course after tax it's probably like 17 bucks.
In 1.4 kilometers.
And I see
exit
there's
to Highway 201 West Stony Trail.
And I see there's a different flavor, like almond, chocolate covered almonds, and those are like 10 bucks. But I try to hit the arrow back to get back. I cannot remove that item because I'm already on the checkout page, you know. It says confirm payment. So son of a gun, so I had to click the question mark. Okay, what do you need? What do you have? Issue with the store, issue with yourself, cannot find the store. Do you want to unassign with no pay? Can you believe this? They're asking me to basically drop the order and get no pay for the hour I spent. I said, no, the customer wants a refund on one item. I cannot remove it myself. Send them a picture. They said, okay, proceed to the checkout, remove the item, and we'll deal with the customer ourselves. And so finally I took out that freaking chocolate covered peanuts, went to the checkout, paid, got 4 bags. So could not get back, you know, and remove that item myself and add a new one, unfortunately. So now I'm gonna tell her, because it was too late. And that's constantly a constant issue with customers. They're too slow, you know. I cannot sit there for 20 minutes waiting for their response, right? I have places to go, people to see. Come on. I definitely should get a tip for this one, because it's a headache, you know. You look around, like for example, they wanted some like some turkey, sliced turkey in a bag of a particular brand, and you go there, I don't see turkey. I see that brand, let's say President's Choice, but it's sliced ham, right? I look everywhere. Asked the guy in a white coat who was dealing with meat. He says, yeah, that's the only spot, but he says, you see, it's the spot is missing. That's where turkey would be, so
exit
we don't.
Right to Highway 201 West Stony Trail.
So we don't have it. He says we only have sliced ham by that brand. And so I click item unavailable, and they offer me that ham as a substitution. Like quite often it will say, okay, no substitutions. Are you sure you want to issue a refund? So if you cannot find anything, you just click issue refund, and they refund the money. But of course then the customer might feel that the tip they promised you is too much. And it happened before, you know, when let's say I cannot find half of the items, and so now instead of $500, wow, $500, the order is $100. So instead of 10 bucks tip, she'll give me 2, you know. And so you don't want to do that. You don't want to issue refunds when if you can find something. But in this case, when I clicked item is not available, right away it shows me a picture. What about this? This is pre-approved by the customer, this substitution, sliced ham. Cool.
In 900 meters, use the right lane to take exit 52, 14th Street West.
So it's already pre-approved, so you don't have to text them or call them, you know. So you just add it to your cart, and that's it. So yeah, the only big issue was with these almonds, peanuts.
In 300 meters, turn left on Evanston Way Northwest.
And you see, that's why, like I always say, Calgary, the road maintenance, you know, sucks and big time.
Turn left on Evanston Way Northwest.
So I'm just following Miss Way's directions, and she seems to be on point. She's very sharp today. Probably had
900 meters. Turn left on Evansdale Way Northwest.
Probably did not abuse alcohol yesterday, huh? Miss Ways had a good night's sleep. Probably had some sex with a family member. It's always helpful. You feel very good on the next day. Okay, don't die on me now. Where are we turning? Miss Ways. Oh, and we're coming into my favorite sign. School zone. Maximum 30 clicks. And there's a school on the right next to the Canadian flag. And whenever I see people shoveling snow, I want to stop, lower the window and say, you should have bought a condo.
In 300 meters, turn left, then turn right.
I don't have to shovel any snow, I don't have to cut grass. Okay, no, it's not this one, it's the next one. Yeah, that's my house on the right there. Beautiful. We're gonna park right behind this Dodge Challenger. Looks like nobody drove that car for weeks or maybe even months. Okay, so now I gotta unload everything, drop on the porch and take a picture, and that's it.
Recording started.
Well, just picked up something small from Dairy Queen, straight ahead. And the customer that I did shopping for
In 100 meters, turn right,
doesn't
turn left.
doesn't seem to be very happy. She keeps texting me, right? I drop off everything, she keeps
Turn
texting me.
left, then turn right. Turn right. Then use the left lane to make a U-turn on Simons Valley Parkway Northwest.
How do I shut you up, huh? I wanna know. Add music. No, I don't wanna add music.
Video protected.
What? So anyway, she... Son of a bitch. See, that's the problem with these GPSs. Like, they have no freaking idea which way the car is pointed, right? So it turns out I'm supposed to go left. And of course, police will shoot you if you do a U-turn over here. So I have to be creative. So I have
Use
to...
the left lane to make a U-turn on Simons Valley Parkway Northwest.
Oh, really, Miss Ways? You are so stupid. That's illegal in Alberta. What's legal?
In 300 meters, turn left.
What's legal is I have to go like this. I cannot even do a U-turn here because this is the not like T intersections are okay, but if it's a T intersection with a roadway leading into a business or plaza, it turns out it's illegal. Did you guys know that? So now I'm an expert. If anybody needs any oh, what a beautiful lady. She forgot her wallet. So if you guys need any clarification on the rules for U-turns in Alberta, I'm your guy, okay? Free consultation, all right? Because I got my education thanks to that $165 ticket, or $162. So now basically I'm driving and I'm looking to my right. Come on, let's go! Because there should be a light somewhere here. And so yeah, so this crazy lady keeps okay, not crazy, but she keeps texting me, like text number 1 out of 20 after I dropped off everything. She says, "There's only one bar in here," and I'm guessing she means chocolate bar. I said, "That's all I got," and I'm thinking, man, so what? She says there should have been 4. So I'm thinking, she thinks probably that I bought 4 and I just kept.
Turn left on Simons Valley Parkway Northwest.
And I kept 3 for myself. All right, how do I shut up the sound? Okay.
Turn left on Simons Valley Parkway Northwest.
Sound off. Okay, I found it. I think it's still talking. Okay, finally, see, now we can do a left turn here. And so she said, yeah, there should have been 4 bars. I see only 1. So I took a copy of the receipt and I sent it to her. I said, that's all the app prompted me to do. It never prompted me to pick up 4. If it said 4, I would pick up 4. It said 1, I picked up 1. You were not charged for 4. See the attached receipt, please. Thank you. And then she says, text number 5 says, oh, and the chocolate covered peanuts are not here. Like, what? You're freaking kidding me, right? You told me to remove the peanuts because, I quote, they were almost $20. So I tell her that and she says, no, I meant that about the chocolate bars. Just did a quick shop and pay at Dollarama, and it was like $8, but I'm just leaving Dollarama now. From here it's 2.8 kilometers, and it probably took me 20 minutes to find 9 items, 5 out of which were identical. So basically it was like I had to find 4, right? And what's funny is that the food items were just potato chips, 1 bag, then 5 cans of beef ravioli, 5 cans,
Simons Valley Road Northwest.
like, 375 grams each, like medium size. So 5 cans of that and potato chips. That was the food part of the order. And then there was a bunch of artistic stuff, like a board that you can draw on that erases, self-erasing board, and then some kind of a weekly planner, and then a couple of pens, extra pens for that self-erasable board.
Turn right onto Simons Valley Road Northwest.
And finally, there was took me a while to find that one, like a little palette, kind of like a circle with 24 small tubes of acrylic paint. So basically my customer is painting and then doing a lot of planning on that weekly planner, and then when they're not planning, look at this guy. Super Duty Ford, come on, get out of the Jeep's way.
Continue on Simons Valley Road Northwest for 1 kilometer.
Like, that never happens to me, like, I swear to God, in this Jeep I never have issues like that where my wheels are spinning. I cannot make them spin. They don't spin, they just grab and go. So anyway, yeah, so I'm just here somewhere nearby. So this is excellent area because it has like thousands of different restaurants in here, and I'm just outside of 201, probably, I'm guessing 15 clicks away from my home. Now on the right here we have liquor store, Shoppers Drug Mart, Vietnamese Palace, A&W, Opa Greek, Taco Bell, Starbucks, and Boston Pizza. See? This is a great area to be in. And so this is paying $8.50, including the tip. But I only had to ask an employee for help once with that 24 tubes of acrylic paint. I could not find it, and finally I did. So I got a bag. They always charge you for bags, right? So this bag was $1, And so I started saying that, so my customer is planning for some big things with the weekly planner, then doing some painting, and in between the eating beef ravioli and potato chips. Sounds like a typical student family. But
in 400 meters, turn right onto Simons Valley Parkway Northwest.
But my address is a house. It's a house, and the instructions say leave at my door. It does not say like side door, basement door. You know, sometimes I deliver and I read the instructions and they say please leave at the basement door, go through the gate on the left of the house. So it's clear that that's a rental apartment.